Hey there, welcome back to my Running Effective Playgroups blog series. Today we're going to talk about location. I touched on this a little bit yesterday, but want to go into further detail about how I use different parts of the city and different types of locations. So one of the things that I have found is my moms or caregivers that come to my playgroups are coming from all different parts of the city. So I'm just going to use my city as an example, and you guys can kind of take it from there. So our city of Holland has a north side and a south side, and then we also have Zealand, where quite a few moms come from. So I pick different parts of the city as far as parks by my house, parks by some of the other moms' houses, so that it can be easier on different moms at different times. I don't always want to do it at parks by my house, because then moms that are driving from the north side of the city or from Zealand are driving 20 minutes to get to playgroup, and that's just not feasible for a daily drive or even a couple times a week. So I choose different parks. We've got one Helder Park, we've got Quincy Park, we've got a park in Zealand by a cemetery. I don't even know what it's called. But I, like I said, use our city's webpage and Zealand's city webpage and find different parks all over. It's fun for the kids to explore new areas. I like to try and make sure there's shaded areas, baby swings, just all different types of equipment at the parks so that the kids don't get bored. Not only do I choose parks, but I keep in mind our city has 3 libraries. We have a north side or a main location, a north side location, and then we also have the Zealand Library. And each of those runs story times at different days and times. So I like to try and utilize those. We've got a couple local churches that have playlands. We've got one at Central Wesleyan and one at Christ Memorial. So we try to utilize those on rainy days. We've got the splash pad. We've got the aquatic center. Most of the time I try and keep them to free or low cost, because many of my moms and caregivers have multiple children that they're bringing. We also have a place called Critter Barn, which is run by donations, but it's free of charge. There's cats for them to pet. There are chickens, there are goats, there are pigs, there are cows. There's horses. It's basically a working farm that they let the kids come and play at. So we utilize that. We do different activities, going to different people's houses and using slip and slides or pools, water balloon fights, sidewalk chalk, just you name it, we try and change it up. So one of the big things in making sure your playgroup is running effectively is making sure that you're changing up the location. So stay tuned for the next part in my series about having the kids help you plan it and why that's important. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you soon.